Hello David, this is the second video about accounting video project. It's about questions and I'm going to improve. I have to read the questions because I don't know the questions, but I'm going to improve. So, first question: where do you plan on going to college? Well, if I have to say plan that I have a plan, I I would like to go like to USA or United Kingdom. I wanna go to other countries, to university, because I think that is better for me. And if I go to USA or United Kingdom or other country that have the international title, well, I don't know how I say título, well, the pronunciation. Okay, and I can, if I go to other country, I will have um, an international título. Second, and what type of job would you like to do in the future? Well, if if I if I have to say, my perfect job is not a job, is what I love. If I can be rapper, um, I I really will. I really like to be a rapper. So, but if it's not rapper, I would like to be doctor and or an accountant. Yes, yes. And what university are you going to go to? Well, if the opportunity to go on to other country is pass, and I go to other country and I don't know which or what university, but if this doesn't pass, I think that UCR is the best university, and I want to go to UCR. Yes, I don't know if you know that UCR is the Harvard of Central America. So yes. How can we preserve the future for the next generation? Well, this is a good question because humanity has been fighting with this for all the time, you know, and I think that recycling and take care of the water, take care of the environment, and the control of CO2. And yes, I think that that a lot of trash that is in the rivers. And yes, I think this is one of the of the most important things. And the ozone layer is other thing that is important to preserve. And if we take care of that, I think that in the future it will be better than now. You know. Sorry. Mm-mm. 5. Where do you plan on going in the future? Well, how you know? In the presentation about countries, I say I told to the group that my favorite country is Canada. So I think that I like to go to Canada in the future. Me, 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 me. Where do you hope to travel before you die? Well, Canada. I think that Venecia, Paris, Japan, United Kingdom, a lot of countries. Yes, 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 yes. How will technology change? I don't know for how many time, but I think that the technology could change a lot of well, yes, if you see, a little years ago, the technology uh, was not what is now. So I think that is going to create a lot of and change, of course. Do you 8? Do you think the future will be better or worse for you grandchild children? If we well, if we're talking about environment, I think that if we have the that if we take care about the environment and all the things that I said before, I think it's going to be good. And about technology and in the future for my grandchildren, I think that the technology are going to be super, super mega better than the technology that is now in our time. So yes. 9. Will you want to live in another planet? Why? This question is funny, but no. I I wouldn't like to live in other planet. I think that if we are here in this planet is because it's our planet. If we around all the time that the humans are living in the earth, if we didn't take care of the planet, it is fault is our fault. So I wouldn't like to live in other planet. Sorry, my pronunciation, I know it's too bad, and my grammar, yeah, it's too bad too, so sorry. um then, what new kinds of energy might be used in the next um 100 years and for the next 1000? And I think that the same energies, air energy, hydroelectric energy, volcanic, and all the same, could be and other energy in, well, the energy in that we take off the sun, but um, I think that it will be the same energies. Yes. If it were possible to read minds, would you want to, and why? Yes, of course. If I has, if a magician comes to me and he say, well, I can give you the superpower to that you read minds, and I say yes. And why? Because if I read minds, I know everything. I know what all the people is thinking. And for example, if my girlfriend, if she getting angry, if and if she's angry and I don't know why, I can read his mind, her mind, sorry, and well, I can know what it happens. And if I'm the test and I don't know one question, I can read the mind of one of my partners. And yes, and I think that you're thinking that you have the power to read minds, and you are telling me that you will use this power to copy and know why your girlfriend is angry. But no, no, obviously, I will use the power for other things that I don't know right now. But yes. um, um, 12. What will be the cars of the future do? I think that are going to be too ugly. I think that the cars of the future are going to be ugly. I think that is, I love the cars. Well, I can show you my collections that is in front of me. Yes, I really love the cars, and I like the cars that we have now. So I think that the cars of the future are going to be so ugly. Se me cayó un cable. And yes, excuse me. because are going to be like I don't know, like a mini train. And yes, I prefer the cars that we have now. Um, um, third thing, third thing. What will future houses look like? Well, I don't know. I don't have idea, but the the houses of the future could be like squares that all the people living in this and all the houses next to and next to other house, and with a lot of technology. And yes, uh, I don't like the idea, but you know. What will education be like in the future? Well, the education in the future are going to be so different than the education that we are taking around all the time. The technology is one of the most important tools that we have, and it could be for good or bad, but I think that it it will be unnecessary. The teachers, and yes, all the books, all the people with his computers, and yeah, the guys and the girls with his iPads, and yes, all for the phone. Yeah, all in the phone. And 15. I'm so bad with the numbers, so help me. What are the positive and negative effects of technology in the future? I think that, well, I'm going to start with the positive. Um, well, the break that the internet are going to give us in the future, I think that is super mega important, because if we are talking about health, all the things that we don't know but in the future are going to be possible, like I don't know, and I don't know, you know but I think that is going to be, and it's going to apport a lot of positive things. And well, not only in health, in education, in food, in all. And the negative effects, well, all the people are going to be like all the day in house. All the people are going to be chubby, I think. Well, I don't know. Is what I think. And all the employers that actually have, well, job, and for fall of technology in the future, or actually it's happened. It happens, and they are they are losing his jobs, and in the future are going to be a lot of employers that are going to get, well, are going to be unemployers. I think that is a lot of a big problem. But well, if the technology will be and give us jobs, well, it's confused. Well, also for me. And the last one, 16. If you don't like your job now, what is the job you would like to have in the future? Well, actually, I don't have job. I'm a student, so my perfect, how I say before, my perfect job, if I can be rapper in the future, I am going to be a rapper. But if not, a doctor, and if not a doctor, accountant, yes, or teacher, or I don't know. But what the future and God are going to give me, I only say that if has to pass, if it if it has to pass, that pass, so yes. Thank you is all the question, the 16th question. You can read that I'm not looking the answers and improve. Well, I think that you're going to know that I'm improved, that I'm improve, you know. But thank you. The video is 15 minutes. Um, I think that if you're here, I have to say thank you. Thank you for hearing me. Yes.